Dale, güey. Dale, che. Dale. Oh, boy. Buddy. Buddy, 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 buddy. Buddy, 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 buddy. Buddy, 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 buddy. You are back again. Back again. Stand up. I'd stay up. I have my glasses. No, I don't have my glasses. I need my glasses. Shit, man. Let's start. No, I want to put all this stuff down here. Not put yourself into insanity. Please don't do that. All right. About time. Right now. All right. I've been hearing. You're hearing my voice. You're hearing everything. Hey, it's your boy. I'm gonna be doing things. I don't know what I'm going to do, but you saw the title. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not even doing anything. Let's start sending things. Shit, man. But it's not a problem for me. Well, what is a problem is that it's not saying, I'm not telling myself, who am I? Who am I to you people? Who am I to you people? I am an artist. I am an artist, a character designer, a weirdo, a YouTuber, I am a spick. I am a spick. That's who I am. Oh boy. What's going on? What's going on? Well, I don't really tonight's not a really a night to kind of like talk about it or like introduce myself because I'm not doing it nicely. Yeah, again, I'm eating my notes and all that stuff. I just gotta do work. Try, I guess, ultra. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, right? Was I doing ultra? Well, day 1, day 2, day 3. Was I doing ultra? Yes or no? Yeah, I could have sworn I was doing ultra. Let's see. Where are you? What? Like, where are you? That's the question. Where am I? Are you waiting for me? Were you not? No, you didn't. Because I just started it. I didn't even present myself. Upcoming stream? No, sir. And I'm twitching all the way. I wonder why it's not showing me. Unless I don't have any arts today. Where are you? I used to have ultra. Damn. I don't have ultra? I was just working on it. Okay, there you are. Nice. My God. My God. All right. Let's see what I can. Oh boy, a spick running around, huh? Drawing without anything random. Doesn't even say a thing. Just letting everybody know that I'm probably going to Orlando, but I didn't even fucking made any announcement. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to Orlando. I'm literally saying, not even announcing everything yet. I switched my my Instagram name. Yes, I had to do that. Yes. Right here. Hold on a second. Instagram name. Yeah, I had to do that. Yeah. Right here. Finally. I did drop the bit of followers because I haven't been posting it. Pretty much anything. Because I was working on the other stuff. But I did have to now officially. Now my Instagram name is not my. If you guys did not know about my Instagram name, it was actually my real name. I still have my first name right here, just kind of like out of the blue. But for years, I had this name. I had my real name, my first and last name, as as the page. But now, I wanted to kind of like switch everything, kind of put it to an alias. This is like my first alias. I have another alias I wanted to put in, I guess, because just in case if the fan base doesn't like see it positively, like, oh, this is like a corny name. Don't worry, I have another better name. So don't put that out there to you. So now I'm Element Reptile, right, on YouTube. Now I'm Element Reptile here now in Instagram. Finally, yes. I'm Element Reptile now on Instagram. First, you know what? I had to post. I had to post. You know? Yeah, I'm going live stream from now. Oh, look, I'm gonna tell them right now. I'm telling these people right now. Right here. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell everybody. And I probably have to. Oh yeah. Hmm. Right here. Right here. Oh shit. You serious? Oh no. Man, I'm barely even starting anything. I'm barely starting anything, yo. So it doesn't let me. Okay. I see how it is, sir. I see how it is. But you guys got another memo. Wow. Like I had a thought that I wanted to go to MegaCon at this moment because I haven't gotten anywhere lately in the house. I haven't got out of the house lately. Or like I did, but I never. I go to just the typical places to study or nothing like that. So really, I didn't have any sort of excitement inside me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to MegaCon because it's got some cool stuff, and not just that. I I might go see the panel to Geeks and Gamers. I might see a Geeks and Gamers panel. That's a forbid. They're gonna be out there. That's what one thing I know is that Geeks and Gamers is coming to Orlando. I think on a panel. But yet again, I'm not so you. I don't know when. I'm going there just blind. I'm going there blind. I was completely unprepared. I'm going there completely unprepared. So I'm thinking, you know what? I got myself a new selfie stick. It's in my room. Remember I told you. I remember I did. Well, no, I didn't say anything. Not. I really didn't say anything. I had a selfie stick once to go to Disney's Animal Kingdom when I was there. And if you guys knew, you saw my dinosaur video on Disney's Animal Kingdom. I was holding a selfie stick. I like literally the 2 days before I just I went to a Walmart, got a selfie stick, and just go ahead, get ready, put it in my book bag, and then I just drove and skedaddled the fuck out over there. I skedaddled over there and skedaddled back, and from there, I did listen. Yeah, from there, I was writing. I was supposed to record. I was trying to record Expedition Everest, right? I was supposed to record Expedition Everest. And when I was there, bro, fuck, I thought the selfie stick was strong. I thought the selfie stick was strong, but it broke. The selfie stick broke in the right in the when when the roller coaster was going backwards, when we were like diving backwards inside the mountain expedition Everest. I literally was freaking out. I was freaking out that I was about to lose it. I was about to lose it. I understood now why the devs, like the right caretakers, didn't want me to record there. I was able to record Disney's Dinosaur perfectly. I know I wouldn't dare record it, Kali's River Rapids, not because I'm gonna lose my phone. No, it's because it's super wet. My phone isn't strong enough to withstand water. So that's a BS part. So now I just bought myself another selfie stick for MegaCon and for other stuff. And funny enough, I have to save my money. It's up to my decision to whether or not I'm thinking, should I go to MegaCon or should I not? Should I go to MegaCon or should I not? That because I had to do because there are some very important things. I'm still trying to figure. I'm right now looking for a job. Um, I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to update my portfolio. You know, these things. I'm baking a business cards, and all that takes, it costs money. It's so expensive these days, thanks to freaking, you know, thanks to the 2020s, thanks to everything in the 2020s has to offer. Everything is so expensive, thanks to the 2020s. Yet again, I'd be wrong too. However, who's to say now? So you know what? It's what I'm gonna have to go early as fuck, dog, to go to MegaCon because things get packed. It's gonna get stupid packed on a Friday. It's gonna get stupid packed on a Friday. But Saturday no because it's so expensive. And I'm gonna have to get like ready up. I already just cleaned my shoes today. I have to put in like insoles, to keep things comfortable and things for my, just whenever I record. I have to bring my charger, and I'm not going there. I didn't even, I have not yet paid my ticket. That's the funny thing. I did not pay my ticket yet to go to MegaCon yet. I'm just going there blind, just upfront, blind and stupid. Pay the ticket, which is gonna cost $60 or something, and then just whoopee fucking do. Yeah, that's just how things go. And probably get numbers too. I want to get some. I want to get some bitches, even though I don't know how to talk to girls. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I was continue on this one. Definitely was gonna do this. Do the third one now. Now, who's gonna be the third one? Who's gonna be the third one? It's gonna be. Is it gonna be literally dudes? Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be dudes. It's gonna be someone else. Actually, East X West. Or East X West, right? Someone else. Hmm. Maybe a non-human character. But who? That's the question. I already drew at me many times. I'm now thinking, who now? I'm now thinking, who now? Well, let's see. Let's find out. I haven't made any original character yet. Oh, there is one character, but I never drew her. Or her, or I never drew him. No, I never drew this guy. I never drew this guy. Okay, fuck it, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Let's see. Let's see. I never draw him. Think. Who would it be? But I guess East X West. Yeah, fuck it. East X West. Fuck it. Wait, I have him. I have him. I have him. I have him. Not him. Fuck it. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Her. You. This guy. Yeah, there you are. 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 Thank you. Oh, I only start. I start out of nowhere. So, is you okay? So how would you go? I haven't drawn you in a mad minute, but I don't want to draw any more anime. I have my own style. That looks terrible. I have my own anime. I have my own characters. But fuck it, let's go. Not only that, I would like to talk about the few things too. The lineup coming up. It's gonna be like the biggest season of all, bro. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Hey. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Dun, dun, dun. All right, all right. And that's another thing I want to bring out, that Ultra's coming in. Man, I want to play freaking EDM, some big room music over here. But I can't because copyright up the ass in SoundCloud. If SoundCloud wasn't so freaking anal and corporal, oh my god, bro. If if SoundCloud wasn't so anal and corporal, I can't because copyright up the ass in SoundCloud. If SoundCloud was so freaking anal and corporal, oh shit. Fine day, people in the window. All right, let's see. Okay, it's gonna be. No. It's gonna be a short, way shorter. It's gonna be a little shorter than that. Okay, it's gonna be. But who's gonna? Who is gonna do it? Okay. Come on, think. Okay. Just like this. Then kind of like gets back right here. I don't know. I'm just tripping out. I'm just tripping out and drawing weird blocks like Jujutsu Kaisen. Man, I'm talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm drawing something else. I should be drawing Jujutsu Kaisen. But all in all, I'm here to bring out the lineup. I think we can get to the lineup right now. Fuck it. What's Meg? No, we're going Meg. Lineup right here on Instagram. Fuck you. Bring out the lineup. We can get to the lineup right now. Somewhere right here. All right. Let's see. They're right here. We got lineups. Oh shit! Don't tell me he's here. Robert Patrick coming. Oh my god, the T1000. The T1000 is also coming to MegaCon. Oh shit. And these are like I have not heard of the last word of him. The last voice of him out right now is him in FX's Mayans MC. Mayans MC, bro. That was, I think that like the one fucking like maybe like 1 or 2 episodes. I don't know. There's only 1 or 2 episodes of him in Mayans of MC, and that's it. You didn't hear anything else. If anybody who saw like season like this, and Mayans MC is long time ago. Mayans MC was like what, 2018? Jesus Christ, long ago, yo. Mayans MC was literally 2018. Good lord, oh man, what did I do? Okay, it doesn't let me. I don't want to have too many problems. Then came this one from from K-pop Demon Hunters. They're also coming to MegaCon. They're also coming to MegaCon. Well, I think what I'm Mr. T is my boy Mr. T. Mr. T is coming. Nah, that's probably a mascot. Oh shit. Yes, this dude right here. Many voice actors and cosplayers are coming in. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be freaking crazy. They're even offering right now Hollow Scream coming in, Halloween Horror Nights. Loads of raves. Holy shit. But the road at 3939 at Roseland Plaza. Oh, that's gonna be in a club. And then yeah, but the K-pop Demon Hunter characters? Oh shit. It's gonna be nuts. Yeah, the K-pop Demon Hunters girls. Ah, right here. Oh my god. He's not letting me. Okay, right here. Right here. I don't you don't see it because you know it's getting automatic. I'm trying to fit in the damn screen. Oh my god. Not letting me. Right here. You don't see this. You know, it's getting automatic. I'm trying to fit in the damn. Anyways, yeah, right. Like this one right here, I'm trying to. Yeah, this K-pop Demon Hunter is coming. It's cast of Star Wars Clone Wars has been Hotel. So, ooh, no, I've never read. I've I haven't watched the recent any episode at all on Amazon Prime. And like I remember growing up watching Vivian Madrano's animation works before she was just only an independent animator all by herself. This is just like purely like no, we're gonna see the whole cast. Yeah, well, I'm ready to see the whole cast. I'm ready to see the whole cast. Maybe I'm going live. I mean, I'm thinking about also trying to go live in freaking MegaCon. Just want to like stream live with whatever the hell for it, for all I can care. I gotta be there early, and then after that, maybe shop a bit, shop around a bit, or something like that. But I'm completely unprepared, so either I can go live or I just make a vlog video. Nothing insane, nothing crazy, nothing all that good stuff. The most, I think probably, I don't know if they're coming in X-Men 97, animation stars. Oh, the Zachary Levi. Oh, but these are freaking actors, bro. These are voice actors. I'm not here for voice actors. This nigga does Gabimaru and Broly? That Broly? Or no, that's someone else. Oh, he did Dead. Oh my god, he did the Marvel Rival version, Genshin Impact, and Astra from Genshin. Yeah, many characters like that. Who else? Halloween Horror Nights, definitely. Nah, they didn't understand that. But Halloween Horror Nights, already sneaking peek of Halloween Horror Nights, already sneaking peek in Halloween Horror Nights, yo. Come on, dog. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. But like, leave Halloween Horror Nights a little later. Like, give it a break. But this is the okay. This is the kickoff party. Oh, this is like the club party for like comic books. See, this is the kind of shit. Nah, it ain't, no, 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 no. No. I like the ballrooms, after parties. Where is this? Senpai Squad. Yo, bro. The last time I was in I was inside a Senpai Squad event. I think that was like back in 2013, when 2013, 2023, like 2023. But what happened was is that the room they put in it was so small, it was a shit, bro. But Senpai Squad coming in, and who's coming in? Kotori, Hyperlock. The one DJ I know I met over there was Zero Sum. Yes, we're going eating. They should put in bigger, big scale people over there. They should put in more big scale people over there. Oh wait, who is coming? No, the most important people are coming. Besides Reno 911 and Ray Ami, who? Bro, where are they? Where are they? I'm here looking for Geeks and Gamers. Yeah, I'm gonna spoil it. I need to see where in Geeks and Gamers are. No, no, there's no Geeks and Gamers in this B. Maybe Alec Baldwin, yeah, the rest. John, John Bernthal was there one time. When I was in back then one time. But it's just is that my biggest concern was, you know, that it's for VIPs. That was my biggest concern. It was for VIPs. I was like, bro, I don't know. You can actually just enter there for free and see the stars. Oh my god, bro! But one time I saw Giancarlo Desposito, I was like, fuck, it's fucking Gus, bro. The Pollo Loco, bro. It's the Pollo Hermanos, bro. Imagine like going. I wanted to go there, cosplay as an old guy in a wheelchair, and bomb the place like it's like it's 9/11 or like it's Boston 2013. What? Nigga, what? Okay, so no wait. Okay, okay, okay. Something like that. I fucking like that. Like that. Something like that. I just kind of stretch out the arms a bit. It's toned out. I don't know. The forearms are different. But yet again, it's just a whole base drawing out there. This is trying to get. It's just a cloud drawing, basically. It's a cloud drawing. But there's the sales. I mean, MegaCon isn't as big as the rest, but it sure does hold its name right. The dance floor, there's the infinite pop rocks. Yeah, it's a kickoff party. Captain Underpants. Isn't that the? Oh yeah, I remember reading. No, I never read that part. But the U.S. Navy coming there. Oh, U.S. Navy esports. Hold up a second. What? I was not. I wasn't familiar with your game. I was not familiar with your game. Man, esports, bro. Yeah, we do have esports teams. Ready to 1v1 a sailor. Please stop. Please stop. The reason why the military is trying their very best to catch, right, like to catch people right now because they're losing members, bro. Everybody's losing members thanks to the whole BS in Iran. What else now? No, no, no. But I had more. I had more on X. I know for sure. Okay, so they're not gonna show me in Geeks and Ge Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, where they are? Where they at, man? Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There's. It's a meetup, Geeks and Gamers meetup, or maybe that was just 1 year and that's it. Yeah, it was just probably 1 year. Nothing's happening. Yeah, no, it's nothing happening, honestly. Oh, Geeks and Gamers coming up. 2026. Okay, no, 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 no. Geeks and Gamers are coming on a Sunday. Okay. Ah, well. No. Okay, they're not. No, I won't be able to see them. What about VTubers? Are they coming on next? Yes, but this was 2025. This was last year. Your favorite VTubers right here. When are we any new VTubers coming? Like they did in Hallmat. Nah, ain't coming. There's artists, chibi artists. There was one Japanese artist also there too, coming into yeah, coming up to MegaCon. I think she's kind of well known in Japan. She's a rising character. She's just also trying to do it like doing light novel illustrationist. I would be freaking bawling hard if they put in Shindo in MegaCon. Holy shit! Like, cause for the 18 plus section, like in like the Faku section in anime AX. Imagine that. Like I'm talking about these kind of stuff because I'm a gooner and meanwhile I'm doing random ass little characters for a festival that is already far away from Ocala, Florida. Man, yeah, bro. But not to mention 1 hour down is gonna I have another one. Freaking EDC Orlando. But even so, I think because I've already been there. I'm talking about Ultra Music Festival coming up in 2 weeks. Miami Music Week is in full swing with artists like Cascade, like Dioro, with artists from Crank That, Boris Breccia. You got highlights in Boris Breccia, man. For Ultra, man. Ultra Music Festival's got Boris Breccia coming in. You got freaking Zed's Dead coming in. You guys got, Ultra right now is going to be having Alan Walker, Frank Walker, for some reason. So you got two Walkers coming there. Well, walk. But then legendary Carl Cox, legendary Hardwell, a duo set with Sebastian Grosso and Steve Angelo, and then of course the line goes more on and on and on. There are some really goated artists out there. Freaking K's. You had I think Julian Jordan coming in, and Richie Houghton, the techno sets, Boris Breccia again. I said you have Yusuke Machimachi coming on a Sunday in the worldwide stage of Ultra Music Festival set in downtown Miami. Those guys. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, boy. Who else I have got forgotten? Today you're in MegaCon London. Oh, it's a MegaCon on London. Okay. You're in London. There ain't no VTubers right now. Okay. I see how it is, sir. I see how it is. Is it out there? Oh no, this is exactly MegaCon. What the fuck? Well, but that's just a local artist. I'm talking about the one over here. Yeah, yeah, bro. Is it coming in? Nah, it's just that one. JP guests? You mean Japanese guests? There was one Japanese artist. No, that's it. No, that's it. It's just them. The one artist. Okay, this bitch right here, Suna. Sunao, right here. This one's from Japan, literally from Japan. Don't believe me? Right here, it says it right here. Yokohama. She is an all satyr. Sunsaito. Okay, Sunsaito. This is like her. Okay, one shot. She's a one-shot manga artist. She's a one-shot manga storyteller, manga artist right here. Look, Dahlia-san, the eager to guide, one shot, another one-shotter. Great Men Reincarnated, Five Kingdoms Warfare, all four volumes. Currently preparing new serialization. Oh, accepting work only for illustrations and official anthologies. Please to understand, I don't respond to invitations. And these are her works. These are her works. Romance, basically men are reincarnated. Oh, pretty much. Yeah, that is pretty much right there. This is her official serialization. This is like one of the Lifetime mangas. It's a yeah, volume four. These are four volumes on this. We have to wait until she gets an anime, another adaptation or such, or maybe we rethink about that. Keep it as a manga for now, until there's decision whether or not to have a serialization, like a adaptation, because there's so many adaptations right now in anime that it's hard to catch up. I'm only watching Shiba Yugi. Well, Shiba Yugi, Jujutsu Kaisen, to only I'm rewatching only a few shorts from Star Wars Visions. But even so, I can't catch up with many animes. I really wanted to see I really wanted to see Sentence to be a hero. That's right. But Crunchyroll being a bitch. Thanks to Crunchyroll, I can't even watch free anime with ads. It's so gay. It's so gay. Man, didn't Crunchyroll was supposed to be for piracy before they started doxing high anime, shutting it down, buying freaking Funimation, and become a monopoly of its own, with the partnership of Sony. Or maybe perhaps they just want to buy for the fuck of it because they feel like they Elon Musk. They have blown so much money in Miami, on anime bitches, they on body pillows, anime, cosplaying. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I am right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That could be the possibility. One thing's for certain now is that there is no. I don't think there's gonna. I don't know for one thing for certain in the MegaCon. I swear, fuck. Hang on a second. Let me say that again. Let me say. Okay. Let me repeat that shit again. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be that one fucking creep that I'm gonna be friends with for being so brave, wearing a cute and funny. That's probably gonna be my fear. That's gonna be my one of my biggest predictions. I'm prepared for that. You know, and again, I met people, I met girls. When I met one guy who had a girlfriend who called him a pussy for not wearing a Ria's Gremory a high school DxD T-shirt with Ria's Gremory, yeah, with Ria's Gremory, right, with her tits out. Say like, bro, you're a fucking bitch. Like, damn, bro. Like they secretly down bad. Even though those same women will be like trying to be all righteous and all that stuff, bro. Bro, man, bitches be having closets in there, hiding skeletons in the closet. Bitches be having skeletons in the closet, yo. Like they secretly more down bad. But the moment you try to expose them, they attack you. They attack you and think you know, they Hillary Clinton. Like anything I watch is a buffet for the feds. Anything I read, but anything they watch is a gift. It's a gift to Flavor Flav. They Hillary Clinton. Like anything I watch is a buffet for the feds. Anything I read, but anything they watch is a gift. It's a gift to Flavor Flav. Wait a second. I forgot this thing. I literally forgot the fact that I was hearing myself. All right, let's switch. I want to switch to some music. All right, let me switch to some music right now. Hold on a second. Something, something even better. Nope. Damn, there's no results. And that's it. Yes, sir. All right, let's get nuts. I want to hear it get nuts for a bit. I want to get nuts because it's that time of the year. Okay. Because we're about to get the roster right. But hey, there you go. Maybe the head needs to be a little bigger. But even so, I think the whole body needs to get a little bigger. The whole body needs to get bigger. Holy shit. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing? There you go. I think that settles it. That settles it. That really settles it. No, actually, no. Let keep it big, because I don't know what I don't know what else is gonna happen. Okay, that's just the whole body structure, and I haven't even catched up. Nope. Ah, shit. Fuck, dog. Hey. I swear, if this gets a fucking copyright, I would fucking flip. I will crash out. What? What? Fucking way, G. D, look who's coming through there. The fucking way, G. Oh shit. But this is a romantic love story right here. Oh yes, this is a romantic love story. Yeah, this she's out there. I want to see who else coming up. But we're about to turn. That's tight, clock, tight. Tight. Okay, this is the hall lobby. What do you have? Move in only, artist alley. This is the diner area. Okay. Sorry, fuck. Artist alley's that small? Who are these? Oh, so these are retailers. Wait, what? So, but okay, retail for what? Because they're also selling art themselves. The community zone, yes. Artist alley is just that small. The fuck? Unless there's a boost out there. Oh, finally! Finally, we have a VTuber in the way. We have a VTuber on the way. Maple Chicken. Okay, I can subscribe to her. Finally. Ooh, here we go, Senpai Squad. We finally have a VTuber on the way. And she's a cosplayer. Okay. Okay. Bet. And no one else. No one else. This is just news that they don't say. Honestly, they don't say anything. Just this Japanese artist. Where's she? When is she hosting? Nah, she's not hosting anything. Nah, she's not hosting. I don't know where she's coming in. No, but it's 20. That was last year. Okay. No, actually, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's got a big shirt. This one, yeah. So this dude, this person right here, I think this was a anime-tuber, anime fanatic. Medalist C. Dude, I just found the entire Huntress cast are going to be at MegaCon here. And of course, I'm so fucking pissed. Why didn't Oomfy tell the last minute to tell? I would have booked my trip to it. Yo, imagine that K-pop, like the I'm gonna go probably see the K-pop Demon Hunter crew in there after winning literally winning an Oscar, man, right? Man, what they did, well, what the fucking Oscars, what the people are doing to the Oscars, bro, like I don't think the Oscars, it's all right. I would say, you know what, that's okay. You know what? If the Oscars don't give a shit about animation, why not just cut off animation? And if you can't handle it, and if they're gonna, and if they don't respect animation, which even I would say this, they would nominate Jurassic World and other visual effects like Avatar, right? But they will not nominate K-pop. But they will not respect K-pop Demon Hunters. They only know Disney, right? But because Disney lost a lot, Disney, Disney is dying, right? Disney has taken has been licking the street through these recent years. So this is so what they're doing on skipping the entire speech of K-pop Demon Hunters. It's just an act of jealousy. But not maybe, or maybe this. If Disney won again, right, as usual, then I can imagine them being skipped up to a point where the great Disney, like Disney freaking company, the one that the world loved and is the logo, the symbol of all things art and animation. Yeah, I mean, if they shut it once they shut down, once they skipped animation and just completely disregarded, it's like, oh yeah, that's the animation. That's just for little kids. The fuck, you know what? Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, right? And it's just like, we're just gonna cancel it, cut it off, right? In the face of in the face of the Oscars, I'll be like, you know what? Fine, good, good, because you guys don't, because Hollywood's dead. Hollywood died long in the last 3 years. You know what? I don't care anymore. Like, you know what? Go ahead, cut off the Oscars, cut off the Oscars. I'll be speaking on this more thoroughly in when I'm watching Monte Sensei's videos. I'll be speaking of this more thoroughly on Monte Sensei's. Yeah, because it needs to be discussed. K-pop Demon Hunters, the cast work, like they were having like a minute speech for K-pop Demon Hunters, and the people wanted, and one of the cast members wanted to speak upon this, who are literally the ones who break their backs building an animation and animating the animating the film, only to get cut off. It's like, yeah, shut up. So like, you know what? They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They would. I love the entire community loves how the Oscars even cuts off anime. The Boy in the Harem. The Boy in the Harem was nominated. Godzilla -1 was nominated, but even so, they say, "Oh, thank you." All right, cut off. The Streamer Awards. They don't like things animation. They just don't like it. It's the culture. It's the culture. Okay, I'll stop speaking about it. I'm gonna stop. I'll save it off for later, and then we'll talk about it. We'll get to that. Let's see what I'm doing wrong. One second. Since Hobson. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking about. I have to see. Okay, I have to see. Yeah, I am missing out everything. I'm literally missing out everything. Yes, I drew this. So it's a character. It's a Baki shaped character. What? What the fuck y'all gonna do? I drew this, right? I drew this, and I drew that one. I drew this, and then I drew this. All right. So enjoy the two. Especially enjoy this one. Enjoy this one. And if not, okay. It's okay. You can enjoy this one. All right. I was just trying to figure out how this works because this is all sketch. They need to be remastered. I'm going to completely remaster this. I will completely remaster this. Or maybe I should do it right now. I don't know. But no, I'm going to MegaCon tomorrow. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Because I'm completely unprepared. Fuck it. But I live what? I drive an hour. Bro, the city of Orlando is an hour drive. Fuck it, I ball, right? It is an hour drive, sir. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball, yo. Fuck it, we ball. But this one, no, I'm not drawing the t-shirt, right? Yeah, no, I'm not drawing the t-shirt right. Yeah. Hold on. I didn't repeat this, Carrie? Did I repeat it? Yes, I repeated it. All right. Yeah, I repeated it. But like I said, on per se, when I was talking about MegaCon, yeah, there's a good lineup. I was wondering like, why are the VTubers? This one's just for last year. But Geeks and Gamers, they're coming, but on a Sunday, so I won't be able to see them. I'm only going there on a Friday because it's more budget friendly, and everybody's and everybody, for those who are on Friday at school, the kids are on school on Friday, they're okay. But it's the other ones. But in the end, not really, because it is so many people are going to be rushing there. It's going to be packed. Saturday is where it's completely packed, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Saturday is going to be completely packed. But next week I'll be at MegaCon, but that's 2025. The one that caught my attention the most, I don't know if she's going to be there. I don't know if she's going to be there. Is Sunao Saito. Sunao Saito. This is a one-shot manga artist who now created a 4-volume like manga romance. I think romance adventure fantasy series. I think it's gonna be that is being published on Shokukan or Kadokawa. Either those two, or maybe on a smaller basis of the show. But this is the manga. You can see fan service. Yes, without a doubt, you're gonna see fan service. Fuck it. There's a cute anime girls. Yes. So she's gonna be in the booth. She's gonna be the Artist Valley, and she's coming to Orlando. She's probably one of the very first artists. No. Yeah. No. One of the very first artists is actually an animator from Studio Ghibli that came to MegaCon. Yeah, and then there were other Japanese cosplayers out there going to in Hallmat. I think Hallmat, that was during the holidays. That was in the holidays. Yeah. Anime Expo, on the other hand, we already know. That's the giveaway. Anime Matsuri, dead giveaway. We don't even know. But oh man, would it be crazy if we had some of the cast of Studio Trigger? besides John Young Bosch, or maybe or I don't know. Oh, I know one crew, but yeah, I know the crew coming up. I know the crew coming up is these guys. Wait, where are you? Where are you? Oh, fuck you. Okay, these guys, the Eric July from the Ripperverse. You guys don't know Ripperverse? It's a brand by Eric July who done independent comics, and they did, and they sold out a lot more than 2 million copies, very well. No, more than that, more than 10 million, more than that. I don't know. I never even count numbers. I'm stupid at math, yo. I'm stupid at math, but they did it. But he's there. He's gonna be with guys like Nerdrotic. He's gonna be guys with Geeks and Gamers, because this Geeks and Gamers is an entire team. Now, Geeks and Gamers, unfortunately, now the only thing that's gonna be such a cuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. 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 I am going to go. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. I was safe. I'm safe. It's that Geeks and Gamers is like the finale. Geeks and Gamers here on Friday. Beardo and Odin, Criticalist, a Critical Drinker. Nerdrotics is not there. Yes, I know that for sure. Even though you know, guys like these people are just, even though they're grifters, I still listen to them. But at least Eric July is a grifter against both sides. You know, although he's not aware about Monte Sensei. Imagine, man, fuck it. I don't care, but I don't care to say this. Either Saros TV or Chibi Reviews comes to MegaCon. Imagine that. Holy shit. That'll be freaking wild. Yes, I said it. Chibi Reviews or Monte or Saros TV. Imagine those, either the two. And then we have like after party sets from Senpai Squad. Like you know, last year's Senpai Squad wasn't really like, well, 1 year of Senpai Squad I went to, it was terrible. There was not many people. It was a small little ballroom. It really wasn't really good. Really wasn't good. So I hope this year's one is better. It's going to be in the Rosen Ballroom. Bigger, louder, more festival looking like Ultra Music Festival coming in 2 weeks. You got, and don't forget anybody who's over in Miami, downtown Miami, Bayfront Park, Ultra Music Festival live. Yo, Ultra Music Festival starring guys like Martin Garrix, Sebastian Ingrosso, and Steve Angelo. You got Mirkis, you got Zed's Dead, the up-and-coming DJ coming from Japan, Yusuke coming in, Zed's Dead. Oof. And there's many more. Armin van Buren, maybe I should add more. Martin Garrix, those are the same old typical ones, no? Okay. How about K's, bro? How about 4B? Huh? How about Alan Walker? Huh? How about Mirkris? Who else? Who else should I include? Boris Brecha, Carl Cox. You know, the dark techno coming in. Oh my God! Right now, Miami Music, all the events of Miami Music Week, going down in Miami Beach, Wynwood, Ocean Drive, parts of Hollywood Beach, all of South Florida, and basically in general, enjoying all the DJs and events. Together We're One, Progressive House Never Died. There's many events coming in. Even some legendary DJs coming in. For example, Louis Vega, some of the first pioneers coming in for the EDM events. State of Trance, Dead Mouse's Mousetrap, perhaps Cascade again, like last year. Many artists. This is festival season, my friends. It is festival season as always. Has festival season died off? Perhaps it died off. But in the end, we live like it's dying. Perhaps make it last. Make the whole event last. And I'm saying in this way. It's funny, it's crazy. I'm speaking this way. Why? Why not? Why not? Since I'm not in, since I'm in now away from the home city, from the city of Miami. No more of that. Goodbye. I'm not supposed to draw any more of this. Well, why not just say in the way like it's Ultra Music Festival live? Even though I'm coming from MegaCon, which is something else. I hope, I wonder if there's gonna be like a, from what I've heard. I think no, I actually been one time I went there before. There's like an 18 plus section. Maybe there is, maybe there not. I don't know. But if there was, hey, count me in. I'm ready to meet some artists. Imagine Fred Perry goes in there. I think it's gonna go fucking nuts, dog. Fred Perry going to freaking MegaCon. He was in MegaCon one time back in 2014. It was probably the one only interview, right? Ever recorded of him. Like he's the founder and creator of his independent comic book series called Gold Digger. It's basically very anime inspired because since he was in love with the anime back in the 1990s to early 2000s. Yes, he is the one that created the America anime, comics and inspirations of it. Why not? Why not? Anime has been pretty mainstream, although not really, been around in America for quite a time, just very, very secretly. We all know that, right? We all know that. Which is why in what you're looking at in this live stream title, as I'm talking about MegaCon, we are going to see, Monte Sensei's new videos because it's important. Things have to say it, And guys like Eric July, Critical Drinker, I think, Nerdrotic, but he's such an annoying grifter. But Eric July, I'm more sinking into. They have some very important things, and I've been following up with these people. I have following up with these people for quite a time. Usually recently because Nerdrotic started somewhere around 2016, 2015. Eric July was Rippaverse, Young Rippa. His channel started merely 6 years ago. 6 years ago, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know, because I have my channel. I have this channel for what, like 13 years. And I was a YouTube addict, but I haven't done anything about it. So, yeah, it depends. Depends on the content. I know, but imagine that, like Sarah's coming in, or better yet, I know who's also coming in. The cast of K-pop Demon Hunters. These people. Yes. Where are they? Right now. Okay, come on. Right now. Show me. Come on, have respect. Show me. Used to some bitches. Rushing. Sit. Come on, bitch. These bitches right here. Right, these bitches right here, K-pop Demon Hunters. These people just got an Oscar. These people just won an Oscar, right? These people won an Oscar for the best animated feature. And as they were about to speak, they literally cut them off live on TV, like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock back in 2022. Basically, like they all that dedication. Like what happened was that they were in K-pop Demon Hunters, right? They were because they were widely cherished for being performanced, right? For performing, like we're going golden, and then for the Oscars. And keep in mind, because like because it was a highlighted track of the century. And then once they were when they got nominated for being the best animated feature, they were about like some of the crew members wanted to speak. So that crew member I think a director or an animator from Korea who directed the music of K-pop, wanted to speak to the Oscars in TV, and they just skipped them. They skipped these people. So they invite them only for the song. That basically, it just proves that to me again, like they don't respect animation. They only think of animation Disney, but Disney's got their asses wrecked and got their faces swept on the floor by Boy and the Heron and all that good stuff. Especially but what I'm also freaking like surprised was how did Jurassic World Rebirth was getting nominated an Oscar, and especially Avatar 3 Fire and Ash. That caught me off guard. That definitely caught me off guard. Fire and Ash, fucking yeah, that caught me off guard. Yeah, because originally they would never get to that. They would never get to that kind of point on. None of these people would ever have the chance. None of those people would ever have the chance. But here they are. They're there. They're there. But Disney had never won anything for these recent years, especially with the second Zootopia. Zootopia, I've heard was like a revival. Zootopia was like literally a revival, but they didn't do it. We'll get to that. I'm gonna repeat this thing again once we're going to watch Monte Sensei's new videos. So because I'll go more into depth of that. I'll go more into depth of that once we reach to that point. Shit, the rustle over here. So what's going on? Maybe I'm not drawing the t-shirt right. I'm not tying my t-shirts right. I'm not drawing the t-shirts right. I don't know if this this even was even the best part of it, or maybe I should just lengthen out the t-shirt again. Nah, bro. I think I'm just gonna have to lessen out the t-shirts. You don't have to lengthen the t-shirts because they look stupid as hell, sir. The Asian people, you tend to wear big, massive, fuckhead t-shirts. Everything baggy. It that baggy shit is probably already done already. That baggy shit's already probably been done. Are we still doing baggy? That's the question. That's the question. I hope we don't are not doing baggy still. Are we still doing baggy? I don't know. I'm seeing a rise now of the same kids that did baggy now going back to shorts like these thermals and shorts like these, and then skinny jeans and joggers, slim joggers. We're going back. They are yearning for the 2010s. I knew it for the wholehearted that if I was going to be wearing baggy jeans, nah. I mean, that's a style. That's if you just want that style, go ahead. I mean, no, I have baggy jeans and I wear them sometimes. But I know that shit. I wore that because it was just a trend, yo. I know I wore that because that shit was a trend. So I'm thinking now, like, why did I even buy that if it's a trend? Wait. I'm waiting for these people to go back. Okay, they wear skinny jeans, the Vans, because 2026 is gonna be the new 2016. So we're gonna go back to Vans. We're gonna put in that Instagram filter. I need somebody to lean on. Da, 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 da. Yo, bro. Wait till that happens, bro. Wait till these people. I don't get me started with any of these hipsters or if the hipsters even exist anymore, or these like these white kids and white and Asian kids dare to go back to the 70s. It'll be fucking hilarious. Because I know for sure those guys never lived through the 2000s, the early 2000s. I did. I was born 99. I was born 99, and I grew up in the 2000s. I've seen the fashion of the 2000s. I've seen the fashion of the 2000s. Yes, it had the ripped jeans designs. It had the glitters and all that good stuff. It had the MySpace. You want to really go back to 2000s? You guys could have kept the MySpace social media page, bro. MySpace is still alive. I'm shocked that MySpace is still alive. I am freaking surprised that MySpace is still alive. Isn't that a trip? Isn't that literally a trip? But no one's using MySpace. But I have been solely be using Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Well, Twitter not really much before until now, thanks to Elon Musk. But just because I'm a gooner, that's the thing. But even so, I've seen good arts, good Twitter arts. I have never been. If it wasn't for Elon Musk, I would have been in connect. I would have not realized that Japanese people were using Twitter, even though it's super toxic and super, it's super hellish. It's super third world. Thanks to the people there trying to, attempt murder in public, attempt murder online, terminating online people, trying to attack other people just because they're mentally ill. They never got out of the basement. But you know what I'm trying to say. Here you go. Oh, I think this is the. Wait, let's second. What was this music? Oh shit! Yeah, this is my. Yeah, that track. I swear that song, that drift funk track. That was the track that introduced me to funk. That track would introduce me to funk back in what 2021. Man, I miss the funk. I miss 2021's funks, bro. I miss 2021's funks. No, it was not. Oh, 2021. It was the time was easy. Nah, nigga, we were in COVID. We were freaking mentally killing ourselves during COVID. Hell no, what you mean? I missed the 2021s. Fuck out of here, sir. No, 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 no. Don't act like that with me. Okay, so I'm almost. So the hands are such shit, man. God damn. Shit, is there a way to not make shitty hands? Alright, fuck it. I could put a tattoo or some sort. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting a little tattoo, something like that. Like this. And Aries, kind of like that. Okay. That to give the fact that this is an anime character who came from Japan or Asia, just East Asia, and since he spent his time in America, fuck it, fuck it, we all know I'm getting a tattoo. Fuck it, we getting tattoos. Fuck. Come on, get up. Oh no 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 no. All right. Right here. Okay, let's do the tracing again. Okay. It's gonna be a multiple set of tracing. Bro, it's just one drawing, and I'm still gotta do layers and layers and layers and layers. But that's just how it is. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. You're not sure. You're just skimming around, not really learning new techniques to not like waste your own time. You have to learn the anatomy. And I'm just learning. I am not learning a single thing. I'm not taking any anatomy reference. I'm just trying to get this in my head. Yeah. Like this. All right, the arms. Shakalaka. Shakalaka laka laka. He's gonna be wearing an Ultra Music Festival t-shirt. Okay, right here. This one right here is gonna be okay, this is going to be, I don't know, high top shoes, high top Jordans. I don't know. It's athletic. He looks athletic. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, not to mention, I like these thermals section. I like these thermals right here. Oh, these thermals right here, they're actually pretty fire. I actually like them. To make you kick. I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm stupid like that. But they're pretty comfortable. I'm gonna lie. I was wanted to order a skinny jean, I mean not skinny, or like sleeveless hoodies on the in the long run, but that's gonna be later. That's gonna be later for something else. I've been wearing that unless I mean they do wear that, like they bring that out in the summer. That that's for sure. Yeah, that one, the spring to summer, they sell good sales. They have good sales for sleeveless hoodies. But no, but I don't see many like stores selling like sleeveless hoodies, which is all. I remember, yeah, I don't see many stores selling sleeveless hoodies. You just gotta like get them online, but you don't trust the product. You don't know. You don't trust the condition. That's another thing. Is the condition good? Is the condition bad? Will it wear and tear and stuff? Like shoes, man. Shoes are. If you have good walking shoes, but they cost like what, $500, which is stupid as hell. Yo, man, make sure that you take good care of it. But I be wearing them like a motherfucker. But Brooks has got. But it has been confirmed that Brooks is not wear and tear. It's really good. I've been quietly confirmed for that. Uh oh shit. I should have done this. Okay. Fuck. Okay. What is this? What is this? What is this mark? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Erasure techniques. Okay, so that's the design. It's just two montrals, two tentacles, basically. It's basically, this guy's basically a hentai Tokyo Ghoul. I drew a hentai Tokyo Ghoul, all right? Why not? Why not? But the style, yeah, I'm gonna have to. It was too quick. It was too quick. No, this whole thing is gonna need to be remastered. Yeah, I'm gonna be in need of a serious remaster. Tatsuya Shang, that's the character's name. Tatsuya Shang. It's gonna yeah this character is in need of a remaster. I'll remaster this character. I'll remaster this character. No, I'll remaster all of this, both him and then the other characters. Yeah, because they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it. Oh no 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 no! They need a bigger face. Where the chin. Right here. Right here. Right here. Oh, thank God. Okay. Then right here. There you go. Kind of keep it nice and tight, like a pussy. Like a tight little Piper Perry kind of. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna get to the. No. Okay. What's this style? Okay, it's very. Okay, I got. It's a reference because I took references from Tori Chamaru. Well, those are Japanese-based artists. There needs to be more Japanese-based artists. No, yeah, there are Japanese-based artists. My bad. The artist of Pokemon. Fuck. The card artist of Pokemon came to our town of Ocala, and it was his last freaking con, and I get to see that nigga in person. That's the wild part. He was the last guy to ever. It was his last place. It was here. I guess everybody that comes down to Florida. Now with Zipair with that budget friendly Japanese airplane, you know that has taking like flight trips from Florida to Tokyo. There's a new plane that came in budget friendly, but it's gonna be only temporary for now until they stop. It's gonna be only temporary now, but still. You know, no bad thoughts, no suck. Oh, that sucks kind of thought. No, fuck off. No. Still, I'm gonna say this: you are taking a trip from your city, from the home city to Japan, bro. It's a seriously painstakingly long flight. Let's be real. We're gonna be real, bro. It's a seriously painstaking long flight. But fuck, bro. It's a long flight, but still, bro. It's gonna be wild. And not only that, now we're gonna have more rising tourists from Japan. Usually, most likely, it's gonna be Disney adults because Japanese are still fantasizing that Disney World still has Duffy the Bear. Duffy the Bear does not. They're gonna be discouraged. I'm gonna be real with you. There ain't gonna be. We have not. Right now, we're just constructing. Right now, so many tourists who are coming to, like from East Asia, are coming to Orlando just for Disney World. Your guys gonna be discouraged. Come to Universal for fuck's sake. Oof. No, or better yet, why not wait for those tourists to come to the city beautiful and enjoy attractions outside the theme parks, like an iDrive, which they do. There's literally an Irish pub bar Home is owned by Irish people and is densely populated by people from the UK, from England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and they're singing, getting drunk, and talking shit. It's a wild place. I'm gonna be like I ain't got a lot like on God, like no cap. Wait till they come over there. Wait till they realize there's anime stores, bro. Wait till they realize sorry. Wait till there's freaking gachapons. No, we're very small. Wait till we have, because now we have H Mart. Now we have Ibisu. Now the whole population coming to from East Asia are freaking like are now like, oh, thank God we finally got some place dedicated to us. Thanks to tourism. But not everything is Orlando. Number one, not every. We're not the center of the universe. Let's be real. It's not the center of the universe. I hail. I never like. I I had my life there, but yet again, I know the reality there. So it's an illusion. Let's be real. The reality, it's an illusion. But you know what? I don't want to learn the street life of Orlando anymore. Why not just I just want to see. I want to live inside the facade of it. I'm gonna stick it to the facade. Why? Because it's better than knowing the real nigga shit over there. I don't. I really was not fond with the real nigga shit over there. Half a battery. I'm good. This guy needs a fix. This one needs an entire fix. Hang on a second. Oh, complete redraw again. Fuck. Now drawing Western characters gets harder. Now once you get instinct to anime, after that, no. Fuck. Okay. Then what else? No, he's a Western character. He's a Western character. Go all the fucking way. Go all the fucking way. Go all the fucking way. Okay, this like this. Then right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to completely redo this one. Sorry. Fuck. Okay, this is where I need to, what I messed up at. Ah, shit. Right here, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go, there you go, there you go. Make sure you make it more dramatic. That, and then like that. Make it more dramatic. Like that. Make it more dramatic. There you go. Now it looks mean. Come on. Oh shit. Come on. There you go. Now I understand. Now things make sense. Now things make sense. Okay, now shit makes sense. Now shit makes sense. Before it didn't make sense. It did not make sense at all. Okay, so now here. Complete redraw, and it's getting bothersome. Okay, right here drawing the hair. This guy is okay. This is an Indio character who actually has a mullet. Who's under a mullet, not a mohawk, but a mullet. A mullet fade. This is a mullet fade. Rare do you see, well, you do see mullet fades often here. Puerto Ricans, Boricuans, mullet fades in Puerto Ricans and Boricuans. You see those. Yes, you definitely see those. All right, we'll get into it now soon enough. Right here. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Thompson, Thompson. Dun 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 dun. Oh, listen. Dun 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 dun. Ah, shit. Here we go with the scratches again. Okay, this one right here. Right here. Fuck. Oh man, you know what I should add? I should add this nigga earrings in the end. I got him big oval eggs, but I should add this nigga earrings. Why not? I don't know how to do the ha 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 kind of expression, especially with the fingers. Ugh, these fingers are so ugly. Come on, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You want it? Oh, damn. Oh, this song from is from the latest Fast and Furious sequel, which always ends at the barbecue. Keep in touch. Fast and Furious, Hollywood Drift. Hollywood Drift is coming and is now being built in Universal Studios Florida, and almost finished already in Universal Studios Hollywood. We're seeing test runs. We're about to see that soon enough right now. We're about to see test runs of the new Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Please take out that supercharged ride, because that ride was dog shit. Let's bring Hollywood Drift. Okay, right here. These are very fictionalized shoes that really don't work. Right here. All right. All right, right there. Okay, that is. I think that sets off for now. All right, everybody. I know I wanted to redraw. Okay, that was an entire redraw for this. And now he looks meaner. He looks messier. He looks. Real. He's like. That's what he looks. Okay, so they are the ones. So these are the three characters for four. Yeah, I got the anime style, somewhat. I have the Western styles, and another cartoon style. Toonie Tunes. This is old. Yeah, so they're gonna be for the ultra. For the ultra. Boom, bala. All right, buddies. That is it. Yep, it's gonna be it. All right, now I did my warm up, did my drawings and all that good stuff. No hearts takens, no feelings takens. Why not? Let's go watch some videos. Let's go watch some videos, yo. Hold up. Let me get this stuff ready. All right. So I did those videos. I did those drawings right now as of now. I did a whole redraw. So I chose three characters for Ultra Music Festival coming in 2 weeks. You got the main stage, you got the mega structure, you got the worldwide stage, all up in one downtown Miami. Even though I don't come from Miami, I'm not in Miami anymore, so why not? Miami Music Week is on play. I never did that. EDC Las Vegas is also coming up. I think around June or late May. That one I might do or not. Tomorrowland, I haven't done Tomorrowland. Usually because it's festival season and EDM scene. I have to kind of react to some EDM scenes. It's kind of a important factor that I have to react to some certain things. Why am I not doing it? That's the real question. The real question is, why am I really not doing that? I should be. Should be. But what doesn't, because that doesn't, it should define me, even though I'm not much of a YouTuber myself. But anyways, how it is to be. So now I wanted to see the new ones. Things that, like I said before, things that are happening around when I didn't have my mic and news I was catching up on Twitter. I don't do these kind of stuff. The most news kind of thing reaction I would take, the most important things I need to kind of learn for a bit was usually the pop culture side because it's apolitical. However, it gets invaded by politics. That's the sad part. It gets invaded by politics. You know, inevitably. And that shit it gets uncalled for. That shit gets uncalled for. You know, something I think has been shown up before um when it regards to like stuff like topics like fan service and stuff. And fan service is quite a thing to say. Like well, let me make this very clear. Hey, let me make this very clear, okay? I I wanted to say clearly is that now tomorrow is Friday. Happy Friday. So what? But I might go to MegaCon, number one. Or maybe I will tomorrow. Why not? Dead open. Why not? I'm gonna say this as your boy El Moreta. We are going to now watch a video. Now we're here going to be watching Monte Sensei's video that's just got uploaded 7 hours ago. And this is regards to the news that has been going on quite lately about certain things that needs to be said about. And I say said about on what the fact that, you know, uh, fan service. Now, what's the necessity or speech about fan service? Well, you know, when I when I was a kid, I was kind of aware of fan service in anime, or not aware of it because I was so fascinated, right, by the explosions. However, the fan service that is shown on Adult Swim were showing off in anime. It gave me awakened another thing on me, but it didn't really kind of like get me into this abysmal state of things. Not until I was introduced to uh, Death Note when they had fan service. Kill la Kill had fan service, but until I reached to the other pinnacle of things, that would be High School DxD. You know, that's ecchi fan service and all that kind of stuff. And I think what's going on with Monte Sensei, especially with this, is that there was a topic going around, especially on Twitter, regarding to a post in Twitter about a fan art of Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill. And it had caused, a stupid drama and all that bullshit because that relates to fan service and Rule 34 and all that type of shit. Like some of these that is some things that's been said by tourists, basically. I think Monte Sensei says it better. It says it way better. We're about to watch Monte Sensei right now. We're about to see his latest video, which is yes, Kill la Kill embraces fan service, like it or not. Let's get to it.
Whether for better or worse, that's not the point of this video. Anime at this point has become undeniable, reaching levels of popularity it's never seen in previous decades. Whether for better or worse, that's not the point of this video, it's just a fact regardless. So undeniable that even aspects people find problematic about it, which easily separates it from other forms of entertainment across the world, people still choose to watch. And one thing that is so triggering, frowned upon, and hated, causing people to go on a bloodlust rage against any fan who dares to admire it, is fan service. As popularity in anime grows, so does the outrage and upset with new viewers grow as well, who refuse to acknowledge that fan service is a part of anime, with certain titles having more or less of it. So much that it made me ask myself, why do they watch then? You know, you could just turn it off and put something else on. It's like somebody playing Mortal Kombat but can't stand the blood and gore. Reptile wins. Or making demands for it to be stripped away. Something
like that. Wait.
The activist Monte types love to do: invade, infiltrate, and make change, aka destroy. Then I noticed something else. When they failed to make this change or destroy to make a medium or classic piece of property suit their belief system, which is founded on political correctness, they then must hijack, claim, and reframe the perception of how this property or medium is perceived. See, something these types suck at is creating something original that is founded on how they want entertainment to be. For example, Starfleet Academy. They can't stand the fact that what they create is actually extremely unpopular. People aren't checking for it and in fact can't stand. It's direct feedback that's too loud for them to handle.
They can't handle it. No, you're right. They can't handle it. They can't handle a single thing about it. Why? Because one is that the fan service is because they were not accustomed to that kind of content. No, it's that, how to say this? It's that since they're so fixated and they just stumbled upon it because of the internet, and they stumbled upon it thanks to COVID. That's another thing. The rise of COVID. Before that, you already know the whole topic of, the whole trope of things, right? You already know the whole trope. The whole history of how when anime in America was. You were looked down upon, you were seen as weird, you were bullied, you were played at, you were mocked out at a young age just because you watched Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon, because that is considered corny or it's considered sexual because they was linked to that. And there are times where part of that is kind of true, however, not all. Anime is an entire medium. That's what many people forget. What happened was that I think there was an interview from Mitch McDonald, something like that. Donald Mitchell, I think that's his name. He was the one that started off, I think, in the 1990s, creating like selling and marketing anime from Japan and putting it in English dub to the American market. And he had and when he first put out, I think one of the cyberpunk anime, not Gunsmith Cats. No, one anime that was very cyberpunk, right? That aside from, you know, sorry, aside from Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and Mega Man and Speed Racer and all that good stuff that was already well known to kids. We're talking about like genuine, more out of the mainstream, more underground kind of animes that had a sort of strip tease shot, two girls dancing very gladly sexually and then trying to strip off like strippers. And when he said that, when they first put out that one episode, a few people were outraged, were screaming and all that kind of shit because they were seeing something so vile, while hypocritically we are giving off the same thing like as he's saying, like Mortal Kombat. When Mortal Kombat came up, there was such violence, gore, people getting their heads ripped off, all that kind of good shit, all that kind of shit. The most goriest shit. We were killing children in live television, fictionally. We were chopping the children's head off, punching them. People were getting, all that kind of violence. But when you have to show a little bit of titty in animation, people start freaking their shit out. Exactly, it's the hypocrisy to that, because we're so fixated to violence, and now, but we would get so timid and frightened over something that apparently that kids will get affected by it. But while there's an actual rating for that, but no one knows the hypocrisy because we're so succumbed to American stuff, American standards. American standards is faded, it's rotten. It's hypocrisy. It's the Western world does that. The Western world does that. I remember. If I've not forgotten that, I haven't realized it then in Cartoon Network with Total Drama Island. There in Canada, there was a character called Heather on Total Drama Island that she was on a scene where like she was trying to catch something. So I was trying to do like a little adventure shit with another character. A tree branch came in. And then things happened, and they censored that scene. This was on a kid's channel. It was on a kid's channel. In Canada, they actually showed the titties. In Canadian Cartoon Network. Yes, they did. So I can't show. So in America, it gets censored. But hang on, you're gonna show a guy, a character dying, but you're not gonna show that much sexuality. Although in animation, but in live action, they're doing the opposite. There's a sense of fan service in it's not even fan service at all. It's just it's just straight to the point, like porn or sex right there and go. Sex and go. That all that's good stuff. Freaking Twilight of the Gods was that same thing. Right? And then there's those kinds of shots where they sure show in like in 90s shows and still in live action shows where there were like actors who were of age but playing as high schoolers who are apparently 17, 16, doing it with a teacher who would be obviously in their early 30s, but no one said a thing because we're so fixated on it. It's those kind of things. And then came Puritans, and also the Puritans as well, who are trying to kill the fun. And that's what he was talking about, Monte Sensei himself.
So now they have to forcefully convince themselves that no, what they want is actually popular and the public does want it. So they point to a popular show, game, whatever it is, and inject the narrative that somehow this property actually does advocate for what they want. We, the fans, just don't realize it. And one tactic these types love to use to do this is media literacy. And one popular anime that is always at the target of this is Kill la Kill. For example, the anime itself is a satire making fun of the people who view the girls sexually. Do I think it could have been handled better? Of course, but I would say it also came out in 2013 and is somewhat a product of its time. Now, I'll get to the satire part soon, which is complete BS, but first, this tweet is a good response to all those trying to rewrite history. Lockdown weebs pretending like they never called Kill la Kill Gunnar Pedalslot. Not too long ago might be the biggest switch up of the century. If Kill la Kill came out today, you pearl clutching parasites would have gone into cardiac arrest over it.
Thank you!
Then when it comes to someone's fan art of Ryuko, which is sick, I'll leave a link to his shop in the description if you're interested, we have those trying to moral grandstand and shame the fan service fans have appreciated on top of Ryuko being a badass character. You can tell exactly what kind of artist watched Kill la Kill and truly loved it, and which artist just grew into the Rule 34 by whether they draw Ryuko with an ass or if they draw her with aura.
Nice ass.
And I'm so glad that there are responses that just tear away at this fun police mentality. If you watch the show, you'll come out knowing she has aura and a fat ass.
Damn straight.
You can tell who genuinely enjoyed and loved Kill la Kill and who didn't by whether they bitch and moan about fan service. No need to be saying all that with the perfect meme below. Then we have this article from an activist journalist. 12 years later, this 2013 action series female protagonist made it the best shonen anime ever. Now, something I want to address is the satire part, that so many have convinced themselves to view Kill la Kill through, something this journalist does often throughout this article. Very few fans credit Kill la Kill's shonen approach as the best the genre has ever seen, even including the fact that it elegantly deconstructs shonen tropes with the biting power of satire. While Kill la Kill's decision to censor the transformation sequences might read as either shonen fan service or shoujo self-image issues, their exaggerated presentations are undeniably a satire of the same. Everything seamlessly mixes together in the Kill la Kill cocktail, offering the anime medium a masterpiece of both pure storytelling and witty satire. Now, something Kill la Kill does well is mix in many references from different genres within its anime. A major one is mecha, with many outfits resembling designs of this subgenre completely. And another is the magical girl genre with the many transformations it has. And you can tell a lot about the person viewing this on how they interpret Kill la Kill, but let's stick with this journalist. In fact, the magical girl genre has the biggest role to play in the anime's transformation scenes. Each transformation is erotically charged, parodying the genre's attempts to balance empowerment and objectification. And still, the trope works perfectly as Kill la Kill reclaims all that's negative about it by the simple use of hyperbole. Kill la Kill takes the cliches of Sailor Moon and rewrites it as feminist punk, a brazen reclamation of the female body that fights and bleeds as much as any worthy warrior. And what these idiots haven't realized is that there's a difference between satire and paying homage. Satire is basically criticism delivered through comedy, similar to what Family Guy or South Park does. They take a topic, make a story around it, and use humor to highlight the stupidity of said topic. South Park did this with Scientology, or the Rainforest episode making a mockery of extreme environmentalist activists.
Oh, that's this bullcrap. I am not following this stupid hippie around anymore.
Let's be a bit more open-minded. They are fighting the fascist policies of their fascist government.
You white Americans make me sick. You waste food, oil, and everything else because you're so rich, and then you tell the rest of the world to save the rainforest because you like its pretty flowers.
Or how
Exactly. I love that. I love that part. That part had me wondering too. That there's there are people that will go to who are talking about saving the rainforest, right? Saving the environment because climate change is real. Right? Climate change is a real factor. But what they do, but people like that, right? People like that. For example, what they do, right? These kinds of people who say that, right? They would go to they would have the audacity to go to France and in an art museum and completely throw eggs at the actual painting of the Mona Lisa. Or they would throw replicas at it, actually, my bad. They would throw paintings and copies, but from like couple of years after the first ever Mona Lisa painting, which is very, very ancient. They would throw stuff at them. They would throw artworks and all that kind of good stuff. They would basically completely like demolish anything in the name of saving the environment. And we've seen that many times. It's kind of hypocrisy. And there's even there's a lot of videos going about where some of these feminists who are going to Palestine, going to Iran, who are trying to, because they oppose what Trump is doing. Yes, Trump is a shell of himself. Trump is a tyrant at some points. He's a colonizer at some point. Come in. Well, he liberated Venezuela from their dictatorship. Their hope they liberated Cuba. But time is coming on, and people are wondering, where he is, and not just that, both he's the reason why he's going after Iran. Yes, it is a terrible place. It is a authoritarianly Shia, like freaking Sharia law country over there. But he's not freeing in the sake of America. He's freeing in the sake of Israel. That's politics. But what I'm saying, what he said right there when it comes to fan service, right, and the people there freaking out about fan service, because they said it clearly in the show, right? It said it by there. Look, like Kill Kill takes cliches of Sailor Moon and rewrites it as feminist punk, a bracing reclamation of the female body that fights and bleeds as any worthy warrior. Furthermore, right? It's there's this fine line. He said there is the fine line between the satire and I guess the fan or the representation or the symbolism of that. Because he says satire is to make fun of a topic. Kill a Kill, it by all means necessary is not a satire. It is an original anime that may have some sort of like outrageous kind of sense because it doesn't make sense. Kill a Kill never made sense. Kill a Kill never made sense. What it made sense was her apparently, Ryuko was about to get revenge, killing somebody, but he didn't. It was funny. It's funny. He didn't, and all of that. It's fan service. It was like the shots, the animations was literally a necessity of that. And they said it in the, I think right here in the quotes right here with this guy Void Less Tears. He said lockdown weeds pretending like they never called Kill a Kill or Cougar or Peter Slop not too long ago. And if Kill a Kill came out in the year 2021, bro, you guys 2100% of you pearl clutching parasites would have gone into a cardiac arrest. Hell yeah, you would have gone. Yeah, I remember seeing Kill a Kill. I think back in 2014. Yeah, that's when it was first debuted on Adult Swim. That's when I first saw Kill a Kill. Then I rewatched it again back in 2018. Didn't bat an eye. Although I was acting up because of the design of the characters of Ryuko, on her battle suit, everyone else. It was so outrageous. People like the more power you got, the more skin you show, that kind of stuff, right? It's off. The fan service was off the bat, was off the hook, and no one cared, and no one had batted an eye. No one batted an eye. Many anime fans knows that it was revolutionary. It had the best animations. And it was in the best original written anime series, and it did not come from manga. It did not come from a light novel. It did not come from it didn't come. It was an original anime by Studio Trigger that gave it the legacy of Studio Trigger. And what they gave that Studio Trigger? Kill a Kill. What would now both Kill a Kill, right? Kill a Kill and Gurren Lagann. What did they have in common? Big robot fights and action scenes. But what they also had? What helped them rise up to that stuff in the name of fighting a shonen? Right? Mostly fan service. Fan service that is even included in One Piece. For you tourists, fan service that included in the first Dragon Ball. None of you have seen the first Dragon Ball. None of you seen the first Dragon Ball. It was ecchi. Fan service. Are you guys ready? On Naruto, on the first Naruto, there was certain fan service in the first Naruto, right? You guys, none of us batted an eye, and you guys have not yet seen Naruto, and. In Cartoon Network and Adult Swim, both broadcasted Naruto at the time. However, in Cartoon Network, which we all grew up watching, in Cartoon Network, it was censored. because because of the fan service they're trying to censor. However, if you go to Adult Swim again watching Naruto, you'll be thinking, right? That's the uncensored part. That would caught me off guard. Like, oh, I wonder why. Oh, I didn't know that was like that. It was like that, right? And I didn't know it was continuing that way. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh shit. I'm seeing, the sexy fan service, harem jutsu. No one said shit. No one said shit. Bleach Code Geass had fan service. And Chainsaw Man. But when the moment that shit comes out, you guys go crazy. These tourists and weebs, these fake weebs are LARPing out that way, and not to mention the fact that and yeah, like that, not to mention that. And it's just funny. It's funny.
Look, I'm all for equality, but if you ask me, feminism is about choice. I choose to be a wife and mother.
Holy crap, this is hot.
And by the author's own words of Kill la Kill, fan service is the last thing to be criticized but to be defended. And if you read this article, he hints at being concerned with the new mindset regarding fan service and the stigma surrounding it, saying we need more of it. There is a way of thinking that we should dare to take on the stigma and transmit harmful things. This is what we need to do for the sake of humanity's immunity. We will never be understood, but we will die with a stigma for the sake of humanity. There is a way to do it with that kind of feeling. Now, of course, as you read this, he's joking around, and you can tell this guy has a huge sense of humor, which is reflected in Kill la Kill. But the sentiment is he highly favors fan service and that the medium should embrace it more to combat people's view of it like it's taboo or something, far from criticizing it. When paying homage to stories like Sailor Moon, he goes above and beyond to enhance the fan service delivered in those transformation scenes. That's somebody who's proud of fan service, not ashamed of it. He's not parodying like this journalist suggests. That's something that One Punch Man sort of did with that naked inmate guy. But again, since fan service is something these types hate, due to Kill la Kill being such a great anime, they must reframe it to justify their reasons for loving it, even when it goes against their politically correct held beliefs. Another thing I noticed from this journalist is suggesting that Mako and Ryuko secretly have a romantic relationship. The focus on female friendships and the stylized emphasis on appearance paint the series in a specific light. Ryuko's borderline romantic relationship with Mako is yet another shoujo cliche, despite the many times their friendship is referred to as a friendship.
勝負に負けたかもしれませんが、友情で勝ってます。友情で勝つということは人生で勝つということです。親友のハグなのに。親友って。せっかく隣になったんだから仲良くしようよ。私は今まで頭の中にしか友達がいなかった。でもリュウコちゃんに会って本当の友達ができた。
Okay, personally, okay, this part, I'm gonna be real with you on that one. There was a part of me, I would say part of me on this behalf, I'll probably disagree a bit on Monte Sensei on this one, but this is just my opinion. I personally think that shit with when every time when Mako talks about her best friend, Ryuko as her best friend, I was secretly thinking the same way. I'm thinking, no, she is in love with her, there was because in the scene, I think in the last final battle scenes of Kill la Kill, they even said, please go on a date with me, and she said, all right, fine, I'll go on a date with you, even though she is completely oblivious. Ryuko as a character was never made for that. They were not made for that. It was just a friendship thing and all that good stuff, right? But there inside me personally, I would say, I think to all of us, I think, Monte Sensei himself will probably secretly, on his flip side, think that, yeah, this was sort of more like a subliminal Yuri. It was a Yuri subplot to it, even though it wasn't really at all. It was the fan service. It was the subplot of it. It somewhat to me feels like, no, this is a Yuri couple, even though they were not completely blunt with it, and they were just satiring it in a way. That part I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest with that. But in reality, these were just friends in the end.
Turns out the government tracks a lot of data. Just the facts from USA Facts.
I could keep going, but you get my point. This is something that has plagued not just anime, but fandoms of all kinds. When journalists, tourists, and activist-minded normie types invade, any friendship is automatically seen as gay, queer. There's no way two characters of the same sex can be so cool with each other. And this is something that Kei Udana is slowly learning, the Gachi Akira author, more and more as she further interacts with the deranged, non-fan part of her fan base. Now, there is a scene that this journalist refers to where Mako quickly kisses Ryuko, but it's meant to be shocking and comedic, saying after their final battle she wants to go on a date, which just means a girl's outing to celebrate them saving the world, which it is as Sasaki joins in too on their shopping spree and outing. It's just how girls communicate differently than guys. It's like when girls refer to friends who are girls as girlfriends, while straight guys wouldn't refer to their friends as boyfriends. And the comedic kiss between guys is something that's been done before, like in Rush Hour where Chris Tucker saves Jackie.
Man, what the hell you doing?
Jackie Chan kisses Chris, showing immense gratitude for saving his life.
I just being polite.
Well, next time be polite to my nuts.
Then afterwards, from saving the day, they both go on a vacation to celebrate.
Oh my goodness. This place is off the hook.
Doesn't mean they're queer or have a secret romantic relationship. They're just pals and friends who enjoy each other's company. Then of course you had the forced feminist lens of viewing this as a takedown of patriarchal themes and toxic masculinity. Kill la Kill features a female protagonist, arguably defying the most important aspect of the shonen genre by refusing a male character to take the lead. And they say refusing like it's something to be fought against.
That shit, that kind of shit is what's destroyed the Me Too movement. That kind of verse right there, kind of, like hearing that completely goes 180 of what the truth of what the story of Kill la Kill was. It was never a shonen. It was never a symbolism of, you know, bad bitch, you know, powers and bad bitch main character vibes. It was never that. It was because there's many badass like anime girls, female anime characters who are just ruthless, who will fight to the dearest end for the boy they loved. And there are animes like that. There's one anime from the 2000s. I forgot what it was, but that anime was about a boy for I think it was that I know Future Diary. That it was basically a pink anime girl who was just completely ruthless. Who she will kill anybody who dares lay a hand on her boyfriend, on her love, who was a guy. You know, that part. And on top of that, the use of shonen. Shonen, yes. Shonen is battle manga and battle anime, which is probably the most overplayed, and especially with Gaichakuta or Gaichakta, basically pronounced Gaichakta in Japanese, with Kei Arana, right? According to that, putting on these fan services, you know, like the shippings of the characters. There's nothing wrong with shipping, but when you go so far up the ass on shipping and claiming that the author is a non-binary queer girl, I mean that part is like at this point on, bro, like you smoking something, and you probably need to get your head checked in. You need to get your head checked in because you know you tweaking up in that bitch. Honestly. And not to mention, it's kind of like that. It's such a misinformation about anime. Yes, I will be straight with you. I too have misinformed about anime as well. Aside from the fan service, maybe because I watch too much hentai, but even so, you know, like they're totally different things. Ecchi is a totally different thing. Anime is a medium, is an animation medium that has a diversity of many different topics and genres. Many different topics and genres. You get to choose what kind of genre you put yourself into. All right? Whether it's shonen, whether it's ecchi, whether it's supernatural, drama, horror, romance, sci-fi, isekai, ongoing slop, cyberpunk, you know, a blend of both, mystery and all that kind of good stuff. Same thing with the Western world. The Western world does the same thing. Again, the tourists still don't get it. I'm glad that even if I haven't been watching anime in the latest, like throughout the last 3 years of the 2010s, I was still very aware of the context of things. I was aware that that there are many animes out there that don't have fan service, or there are those who have fan service but not as frequently, especially with Fire Force. No, Fire Force is another great example because Fire Force is there was one of the latest episode with Tamaki, who is used as a sort of fan service comedy gag, right? And there's always a punchline. There are going to be, yeah, all the animated shots and like what he's talking about in Kill la Kill, like with Mako kissing Ryuko, it's like a comedy shot, like a ha ha he kind of thing, right? I laughed at that because it was funny. It was outrageous. It's like it's just completely out of context. There's no girls who would think that way. No girls would think that way, right? And especially with Tamaki in Fire Force. And this is a shonen anime that tourists were completely fucking vomiting and were protesting. They were going Me Too. They were going BLM. They were going, Free Palestine on that bullshit. Free Palestine, BLM, and Ku Klux Klan, Puritan in the name of the law. In the name of the law. Yeah, in the name of the Lord kind of shit. Both sides, right? Hating on fans on that episode when she just completely strips off, and then the author the creator of Fire Force had to kind of disguise himself as a little kid talking to his mother, who is completely going Karen over this panty and stripping of Tamaki in the name of fan service, and he has to shut them down. So basically, he used that mother as the Karen, as the tourists, as the COVID tourists, and the Puritans, and of course the LGBT wokes who despise the use of fan service and the context of anime and its material because it came from another country, right? And from that point on, he shut them off. He shut them down by making the character disappear. And that explains, and all on Twitter going apeshit on that. It's funny because in the West, they would not say the same thing in the West, especially with the furries, with like furry shows like Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss. They have so much sex jokes, and even literally animating sex, basically. And then there was so much violence there, and so much like these raunchy and completely just like unblunted, unorganized jokes that really didn't just sounds like so fucking ghetto in a way, right? And no one batted an eye on that. No one batted an eye on that, especially And I've probably brought this once before earlier. The fact that K-pop Demon Hunters was when it was on the Oscars, K-pop Demon Hunters was granted, right? Later, people I like this that K-pop Demon Hunters was nominated for an Oscar, right? And they cut them off from the get-go because they loved the song. They loved the song, now like Golden. But they would cut off the speech of it. They didn't care. They didn't care about it. And later thing you never think of, those people who probably watched K-pop Demon Hunters and completely going hell's bells, fucking like anti-Gunner, fucking like, Hamas, fucking Nick Fuentes ass, fucking tripping up on that bullshit, trying to catch wreck on that shit, right? They would watch this. There's a scene in K-pop Demon Hunters of one of the Saja boys with his shirt just exploding and showing abs, right? Showing abs. And then freaking I think Remy, one of the characters, Remy, she was just like going bonkers, seeing fucking chest and abs just showing. And it was a kids movie. And nobody batted an eye. And there was even a video on Twitter of 12-year-old girls, 10 to 12-year-old to even 13-year-old girls screaming, going nuts over one of the Saja boys, screaming, going nuts over one of the Saja boys. And they were cherishing it. The parents were cherishing, like, what's going on? These girls are going crazy. My daughters are going crazy and shit, right? But the moment they go to anime, then, oh no, that's a fucking red line. Hell no, hell no, hell no. No, 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 no. I want morality. I want my representation. I want this kind of bullshit. Make up your fucking own, dog. You got you got hotties. You got fucking Mega Thee Stallion. Go make up your own. Go make up your own.
But continuing. Just as Ryuko discarded the shackles of pride and vengeance to seek a better life, symbolically and literally sacrificing her toxic masculinity for a tender version. The gender imbalance in Kill la Kill's woman translated into a better equilibrium, one that sees characters like Dandadan's Momo or Chainsaw Man's Power in the same heroic light as their male counterparts. Which I made a video addressing these types of how they approach anime like activist academics. They don't approach it as fans. They must find a way to see it through a cause, fight the power, brain dead NPC activist lens. And as a reflection of countless real world men right now, Ryuko's self-imposed emotional isolation speaks volumes. Gone are the days of stolid anime protagonists who struggle to express themselves. Because of course, to these types, stoicism or being stolid is what they call toxic masculinity, a made-up activist term. In their minds, if men aren't acting in a feminized manner, treating every conversation like a therapy session, trauma dumping, always in their feels, then there must be something wrong with them. Characters like Spike Spiegel, Guts, Hey, or BK201, hell, even Rama, despite being a comedy, are all problematic. Matter of fact, forget old classic characters. Ones from this season including Orhun from Jack of All Trades, Noah from Noble Reincarnation, or Xylo from Sentenced to be a Hero. Very stern characters, not overly expressive, only concerned with the task at hand. To them, these are all toxic to the journalist's eyes. They need to act like females, that's what will make them special. And what's funny is that when Ryuko sorta adopts these masculine traits, this journalist praises it but frowns upon it with male characters, a common trait amongst these types. Kill la Kill is a fun anime. Fascinating animation, which Studio Trigger is known for. The animation is almost a character or personality itself. It takes a life of its own with exaggerated features and movements, adding to the comedy and sense of humor that is felt through the characters, dialogue, and dare I say, fan service. Great fights in action, an overall theme of fighting against authoritarianism, referencing things like George Orwell's 1984. Slavery is freedom, war is peace, ignorance is strength, but Kill la Kill does it in its own way. But leave it up to the fun police or academics to be the buzzkill, trying to intellectualize fan service, boobs and ass. As the creator says himself, fan service is necessary for humanity.
Hell yes.
A true man of culture. But that's all I had for this.
Yes, it is a true man of culture. It is a true necessity of culture, especially in the anime community. If you are part of the anime community, if you symbolize yourself as the anime community, you know that that as an anime fan, I'm not an anime fan. Right? I watch anime. I grew up watching anime, but not as much as now. I was more into the artists of anime, as more likely to the artists. I was more into the niche sides of the fan made, of more of crossovers. I really didn't watch many animes at the time, but I still watch a good couple of them outside of your typical Pokemon, your typical shonen animes. I started anime with with Yu Yu Hakusho when I was 5 years old, Pokemon when I was 4, and then again Yu-Gi-Oh! Again when I was 5, when I was 6, then to Digimon, then to Bakugan, then to One Piece, then to Dragon Ball Z, which of course Dragon Ball Z I was very younger over those, then Bleach, then after that, when I was really realized, okay, now I'm in, because I know the rest was anime and Naruto, but Death Note was the way that gave me a different look of what anime is going to be. But it turns out that Death Note was the only one that was kind of different from, shows like Inuyasha, shows like Basilisk, shows like Code Geass, You know, Dead Man Wonderland is another one that I liked a lot. I like Dead Man Wonderland. I actually like Dead Man Wonderland, even though it was a small series. It was small, quick, and short right there. Code Geass was one as well. You know, those kinds of shows. Then Kill la Kill came by, which is like somewhat like a female shonen anime, right? But it was different. It was original. It was outrageous. It was fucking sexy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Give me tits and ass. Give me the high thighs. Thighs. Thick thighs. Give me Ryuko. Give me Ryuko. Right? Give me Ryuko Matoyo on that one, bro. Let her break me in bed. Let her break me. Imagine that. Matter of fact, I did fan arts of Ryuko Matoyo breaking me. Not in the sense of breaking me like in Battleship. No, breaking me in the sense of, yes, I draw that. Big, you know? And I posted on Twitter. I never posted on Rule 34 because Twitter X allows it. That kind of stuff. Yeah, I draw it. And so therefore, fan service is necessity, or unless everything dies in anime. Right? And what's the most notable fan services out there? Kill la Kill. But also the shonen anime that you tourists are watching. And especially the fan service that you guys, that all of us Americans are so close-minded about that is actually there in live action. Avatar, K-pop Demon Hunters, the t-shirt scene. Then Batman, Batwoman, yeah, Bruce Timm. I could give any name if necessary. Matter of fact, in this thing with Monte Sensei about Kill la Kill, I'm gonna draw another. I'm gonna probably draw another R34. Artwork, 2 or 3 more R34 artwork of Ryuko Matoyo, just for Twitter and Patreon. And for that, we thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys like the shows I'm watching my reaction to this with Monte Sensei. Like and subscribe to my channel. I'm Element Reptile. We see each other, and I will officially say this too. Thank you. All right. Thank you. But I would say this again. I would say this one time, lifetime clearly. I am tomorrow going to MegaCon. I'm taking the decision. You know what? Yes. Why not? I mean, I haven't gone anywhere since. I am probably going to make the decision that yes. If you see me at MegaCon live streaming, you're blessed, baby. All right.
Cool.